What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One eyebrow back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8, Episode 15 and 16. Some spoiler news, some kind of bad news about some spoilers, but it's not a big deal. We'll talk about it in a second. But obviously, spoiler warning if you don't want to know this information, as I don't want to ruin anything for you. Stop watching now if you're worried about spoilers. But for those who want to know, talk about it and discuss it. So keep watching, post your comments below. I'm always interested to know your thoughts in the comment section. We love The Walking Dead. How about you? Join our Walking Dead family by hitting that subscribe button to the PT channel and hitting that bell to get notifications. It's easy in becoming a valued member of the channel, and I hope you do. We're doing live streams on our new channel, guys, the Walking Dead News channel. Link is in the description to find that out. We're going to be doing one this Saturday at 1 o'clock instead of Sunday. I'll tell you why at the end, but this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Season 8, Episode 15, Worth. With the threat of the Savior still looming, Aaron continues searching for allies. Daryl and Rosita take action and confront an old friend. So with the threat of Savior still looming, that means probably Hilltop. We'll see a little bit there. Aaron is probably with Oceanside, and Daryl and Rosita go to find Eugene. But the big news everybody wants to talk about is Negan and Simon and what's going to happen. Now, we don't know 100% for sure. Potential spoiler warning ahead. Now, Negan and Simon clearly come to contact this episode. And the rumors have been that Simon dies by Negan. Not sure if it's by Lucille, or he gets choked, or he gets shot, or he gets stabbed, or he gets whatever. But Simon sounds like he's going to get killed this episode. We'll see if it happens or not. Now, the Spoiling Dead fans put this out yesterday. We have been advised by our Q&A source that they will not be providing a Q&A for episodes 15 and 16. So this episode and the finale. But before the rumors begin to circulate, they wanted to put these things out there. And basically the list says that they didn't want to do it because of the source, not because of requests by crew, the network, anyone there, because Chandler Riggs asked Spoiling Dead fans prior this season to not put up spoilers to ruin the episode, because it was a big deal for Chandler to have it be a surprise on the show. And the Spoiling Dead fans did that, and it was kind of cool. But they're just saying that they're not putting anything up because of legal reasons or cast or crew or anything. It's just that the source didn't want to have it, and it's okay. I'm actually okay with it. I'm ready to watch the episodes 8, 15, and 16 without knowing 100% for the stuff. And even when the spoilers come out, we don't know 100%. So it should be good, and it's fine. I'm ready for the episodes either way. I think they're going to be great. I think there's going to be a lot of big stuff happening in this episode and the next. Setting up fear. We have fear spoilers that are coming up in another video that we'll talk about it. But Simon and Gregory, and Negan and Dwight, and all this stuff is coming up in this episode. It should be awesome. Now, why is Simon talking with Gregory? I just think Gregory came to the sanctuary when he escaped with the prisoners at Hilltop. People are like, oh, Gregory was in the car. It proves it. There it is. But why would Simon be talking to Gregory if Negan was trying to hide the fact that the person that was in the car, and also that he was trying to hide things from the group to say, don't tell anyone about this, Dad, I'm just back yet. How did Gregory get past that to go talk to Simon? I doubt Negan had Gregory in the car. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I'm still going with he had Lara in the car, because in the trailer, we see Gregory right here back at Hilltop for episode 8:15. So something happens with Simon and Gregory, and maybe Simon just says, get out of here, Gregory. You're useless to me. You're terrible. You're not going to help the cause. You're out of here. And he kicks him out, and they send him back to Hilltop, or he just kicks him out, and Gregory goes groveling back. Now we see Simon and the group here talking with Gary, Negan, Dwight, Arat, and DJ. Pretty cool. And I'm interested to know how this meeting came along, because Negan is kind of hiding the fact that he's there. Simon is rising up. He's going against Negan. Is he actually standing up to go against Negan and what he says? Maybe Simon doesn't like the way Negan's talking to him, and it's going to be a problem there, and it might be a physical altercation. I'm sure there's going to be some altercation in this episode. It's not going to go well. Dwight intervenes, possibly. We'll see if Dwight steps up or not. But Dwight is talking with Negan in a sneak peek clip online, and it's not much. But Simon is not in the picture. It's just Dwight and Negan talking about Negan surviving, and Dwight and Simon looking for the car, and they found it, but he was nowhere to be found, and Simon was the number 2. So Dwight was just following his orders, and he thought he would want Simon to run this thing. So he kind of puts it off on Simon. Negan tells Dwight to put the cigarette down, and Negan steps on the cigarette, and that's kind of it after they move a trash can. So it's not much, but you kind of get the feeling that Negan knows about Dwight, or he's putting out a feeler there. So we'll see what the altercation is with Simon and Negan most likely, but maybe even Dwight gets involved too, because Dwight's in trouble, just like Simon with Negan. So we'll see what happens if Lara comes back around and tells on Dwight, and Negan's going to do something, because Negan is not going to stand for this. We all know that. So we'll see what actually happens, and I'm very excited for it. Just like I'm excited for what's going on with these bullets. Eugene has a plan. Eugene knows that these bullets are a resource. They're very important for the Saviors. They were running low on ammunition, and they're relying on Eugene to supply the bullets to attack Hilltop again and go against Rick. Now, I said this before, I don't know much about the bullets, but the primers are the thing sticking up, and it should be flat there. There should be no raised edge. So either that's going to cause the guns to explode or misfire, but the bullets will be basically useless. So Eugene is making bad bullets for the Saviors. Will they actually blow the guns up? Will they just misfire? Will they not be able to fire with the primers being out? I'm not sure, but I think that Eugene is setting up the Saviors to go down. I kind of like that about it. I said this before in another video. Father Gabriel's eyes look pretty good. And be like, well, he still could go blind. He could, but I think he's getting better. I think he's feeling better. I think he's getting the necessary treatment and antibiotics to get better. I'm not sure if he's going to go blind or not. I would like to see him be okay. Not sure what his status is for the rest of the season into season 9, but I think he'll make it out. Season 8 into season 9, and I kind of like Father Gabriel. He's stepped up more and more and more. He hasn't done much this season, but he did have a connection with the doctor and Eugene, and just going forward there, I'd like to see the story arc of him. If you know the comics, you know what I'm talking about, especially when the Whispers come around. So we'll see a lot of people in this episode. Another part we'll see is Daryl and Rosita working together. And I'm not sure what's going to be the future of these two characters. I think Daryl will be around for a long, long time. But when the Whispers come around, it's not going to be good for Rosita. We'll see if that comes around too in the comic connection. But again, the show is the show and the comic is the comic. Daryl Dixon hasn't done much this season. I wouldn't say really the second half of the season. He did more in the first half, but the second half he's been kind of lackluster. He hasn't really done much. We'll see if he steps up here and in the finale. What's going on with these burnt people and these burnt ashes here? Is it just the Saviors being burnt? Are they walkers? Are they piles of walkers? Is it the walkers from the sanctuary that they burned there? It just could have been the huge pile of walkers that were piled up. They put them over here and then burned them because there was a lot of walkers there blocking the sanctuary. So it just could have been that. We'll see more walkers and Daryl and Rosita working together, which we kind of need to see too. Rosita hasn't done much. Daryl really hasn't done much either. They were involved in the battle at Hilltop, but overall, not too much. Walkers, we'll see more of those. We'll probably see more walkers in season 9 too, which is pretty cool. And here's the Rosita picture with Eugene. So Rosita and Daryl confront an old friend, and that's probably Eugene. We'll see what happens with the bullets, if they send them away on purpose, if Eugene says trust me and do that. I could just see Rosita saying like, your plan better work, because Rosita definitely always has an attitude towards Eugene and does not respect him at all. We're going to see Aaron again, which is good, because where has he been? He's been at Oceanside for so many episodes. It's just like, come on, man. What's going on here? He's pretty rough. He's been by himself. He's fighting off walkers in the mud and the rain. It's got to be pretty bad when you're alone, but he probably wanted to be alone a little bit. He's had a rough season, losing Eric and just the whole thing with the war. It's not been the best for Aaron at all. He's been MIA. So is Jesus. We'll see if they get together later in the series or not. But Aaron is probably going to recruit Oceanside. Do they join the fight or not? I'm guessing that they should, because why would you put all this time and energy effort into a group if it's pointless and useless? I would like to see Aaron make it away from all these dirty walkers in the mud by Oceanside, and Cindy and the rest of the girls join the fight against Negan and the Saviors in the finale. I doubt they would come join the fight in this episode. It's going to be a recruitment thing, and they have some gear and some weapons, but they need guns. They need to show up Braveheart style in the big field for the season 8 finale. I would hope that would come around, and we want to see Oceanside back around. I do like Cindy. I do like the girls at Oceanside. I want to see them be a big part of it. Are they going to be connected with Sadiq at all? Maybe like in the comic. I don't know if they're going to go that route or not, but the girls are a group, an asset to there. Fish, Oceanside, food, security, they can work together in this new big world, the new beginning coming after the war. Oceanside should come back around, and it almost is like useless if they're not used in the war somehow. I think they should, and it would just make sense for them to be used and have connection with the group. The new beginning storyline can have them be a big part of it because of the fishing and the area for that going forward. You got to have the water be an asset going forward. Now here's the big picture. I'll show it again, that people are thinking that Negan picks up with Gregory. But I don't think Negan would use Gregory to help Simon. I think Gregory got there on his own and asked for Simon's help. Simon has him in his group to see if he's useful or not, but I doubt he is. And also, that does not look like Gregory at all. To me, it looks like a short woman It looks like brown hair, but the lighting is there. People are like, where's the neck tattoo? You can barely see the woman in it. It happened so fast in the episode, and it wasn't made for you to see. But here's the picture of Laura. They're like, where's the neck tattoo? Where's this? Where's her hair color? Why does it look like that? She has, lighter hair than the brown dark hair in the picture of the car with Negan. But to me, I think it's Laura. It makes the most sense to have Laura come back around. People are saying they saw her on IMDb or the credits for her being in the next episode. So to me, it makes sense for a variety of reasons. We'll find out one way or another if it's Laura, Sherry, Gregory. But to me, Gregory is connected with Simon. And I just see Gregory leaving the hilltop, getting in a car and driving to the sanctuary, looking for help from Simon at the sanctuary. But it could be Gregory that Negan picked up in the car. But just the way Negan interacted with this person, it's got to be between Gregory and Laura. If he saw Sherry down the road, he wouldn't be like, hey, you look this and that. And it wouldn't be so cordial almost. He has got a sarcastic tone, but also he's hiding the fact that the person's in the car. So we'll see how it plays out. But to me, I'm thinking against Laura because that'll really cause a wrench for Dwight going forward about if he's outed or not as being the mole and the traitor. We'll also see the letter being read by Rick in Chandler Riggs' voice. It should be a nice sentiment and connection with Carl again. Carl's not on the show anymore, but he's never going to be off the show. He's part of the Walking Dead family, just like we all are. So it's kind of cool to see Rick finally reading the letter and what is actually said on it. And I'm excited about episode 815 and 816. We have more of a trailer breakdown and opening minutes breakdown for this episode. No spoilers are going to be coming out like the Q&A that has previously been shown by the Spoiling Dead fans is the word for this episode and the next, and that's all right. We'll try and gather some information to put it out there. I can't do live streams on this PT channel because of the community guidelines through YouTube for like 3 months, so check us out on the Walking Dead News for live streams. We're doing one this Saturday. It'll be on the following Sunday. I just have a brunch to go to this Sunday for my anniversary. We have a goal of 100,000 subscribers to the PT channel and the Walking Dead News channel. Stay in the know by subscribing to both channels. I hope you do. And the link to the Walking Dead News channel is in the description of this video and most videos for the PT channel. If you like the PT channel, join the Walking Dead News. You'll love that channel as well. And remember, guys, believe in yourself. If you can dream it, you can do it.